On January 23, 1899, Ora Mae Washington was born in Caroline County, Virginia, to parents James and Laura O. Young Washington. In 1912, her family moved to the Germantown area of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, looking for better working opportunities. Tragedy struck her family when one of her sisters passed away. She struggled with grieving, and sports were suggested as a means of therapy. Tennis was the original sport that Ora chose to play, and she began her career at the Germantown YMCA. A year into playing tennis, she improved so much that she won her first national championship and entered a national tournament for black tennis players. Her skills were on full display, putting the tennis world on notice that the reign of the Queen of Tennis was upon them. She became the dominant black player of her era, winning the American Tennis Association National Crown in 1929 and holding the crown until 1936. She was so much better than her opponents that she would go full sessions without losing a tennis match. From the mid-1930s to the early 1940s, Ora would win 8 national singles crowns, 12 doubles crowns, and 3 mixed doubles crowns. She was the darling of the black sports world, unknowingly inspiring future black tennis champions. Helen Willis Moody was the best white female player in the world at the time, and Ora had her eyes on a match with Helen. The Jim Crow era was alive and well in the United States, and Ora's tennis success did not shield her from racism. Because Ora was a black woman, Helen refused to play her in a match to determine who the best female tennis player in America was. Ora was disappointed but not deterred. She would continue to dominate tennis until the 1940s. Unlike most female athletes of her era, Ora was not just a one-sport woman. Basketball was her second love. The Germantown Hornets is the name of the team Ora played basketball for during the 1930s and the 1940s. The local YMCA originally sponsored the Hornets before they became good enough to compete as a professional team. Ora helped lead the team to a 22-1 record and the female national championship. The Hornets followed up their championship by winning 33 games in a row. What was unique about the Hornets is the team was composed of black women, but they competed against black women's teams, white women's teams, and men's teams, defeating them all. She would leave the Hornets and begin playing with the Philadelphia Tribune in 1932 as the team's center and coach. The team was sponsored by a black-owned newspaper, the Philadelphia Tribune, which allowed it to travel across the country, competing against a wide range of opponents. Not only was Ora the team's best player, but she was their leading scorer. The Tribune played any team that was not afraid to face them. Ora was considered the best black female basketball player in the world, leading her team to 11 consecutive championships, demolishing her competition. The 1940s was when Ora retired from playing tennis and basketball. The Queen of Tennis set the basketball world on fire. She was truly a titan within the sports world. Over her career, she won 201 championships in tennis and basketball, but was virtually unknown outside of the black sports world. She would die in 1971 at the age of 73 as a pioneer in the world of women's sports. In 1976, she was inducted into the Black Athletes Hall of Fame. In 1986, she was inducted into the Temple University Sports Hall of Fame. In 2009, she was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. To the Queen of Tennis and women's basketball legend Ora Mae Washington, we proudly stand on your shoulders. For more information, make sure you visit my website at www.ontheshoulders1.com. There, you can support my OTSOG book series. You can also support me on Patreon at patreon.com/OTSOG. And you can hit the super like button under this video as well. Love you all, and catch the next video coming up.